After a strong performance in March when Peter Sturgis's boys beat Switzerland in Hereford, the Three Lions now take on another of the European rivals. Denmark are the opponents for these two friendlies, being held at the new SportHouse venue in Barking, Essex. With a 16-man squad to pick from, head coach Sturgis will be hoping to repeat the good results of recent months. Denmark are new on the international scene, only forming earlier this year. But with their first national coach being of Brazilian descent, they are hoping for positive results.
We've played good teams in the past, but we've always known a little bit more about them. We know absolutely nothing about the Denmark team. So we certainly pay them the respect that I think they're going to deserve. We never underestimate anybody, but it's more about how we perform and how we've developed.
With both sides having something to prove, the tension was high, but it was Denmark who broke through early on from the foot of Kevin Jorgensen. England retaliated with some good tries, this long ball from Sam Murphy unluckily hitting the post. Again and again the Three Lions battered the Danish defence, but just couldn't break through to finish. Denmark nearly made it 2-0, but they were denied by James Dalton in the England goal. England had the better possession, but just couldn't break through a strong Danish defence and went into half-time a goal down. The second half began with an end-to-end frenzy, with both teams determined to up the tally. But again it was Denmark who pulled ahead with this effort from Jakob Bonde Jensen. England pushed hard to even the scoreline, but attempt after attempt was blocked by some strong defence from the Danes. And then Kevin Jorgensen got onto the scoresheet for a second time, making it 3-0. Things got worse for the England boys after captain Luke Ballinger, playing his 50th international match, was sent off, and with only 4 men the risk of another goal was high. But it was England who finally broke through, with Ben Mortlock putting England on the scoresheet. Fired up and still with only 4 men, England attacked again, frustratingly denied by the Danish defence. With the Three Lions back to 5 men, it was Denmark who got the better of the English defence and scored 2 late goals, making the final score 5-1.
The player was very excited about this game, the first one in Denmark history. So we are happy and amazed with the result as well.
We learn from every game that we play, and the best thing about tonight's result is we've got another chance to have a go at them tomorrow. So we're just going to roll our sleeves up and have a right good go.
They defended really well. It was very disciplined. And you know, basically they made less mistakes than us, and if you make less mistakes, you usually win.
Gutted, I think, tonight. Everyone's really disappointed. I think you're right, we were expected to win, but we weren't quite sure what to expect from the opposition. So maybe tomorrow night, now having seen what they're about, maybe tomorrow we can, well, hopefully we will be more aggressive and play better and hopefully get the result we need.
Match 2, and the pressure was on to change tactics after the previous night's defeat. With captain Luke Ballinger suspended, Nick Colley took over to lead the Three Lions for the first time. Denmark looked determined as they warmed up, but England had a steely determination to claw back a victory. The game started with plenty of midfield play, but no goal action. Denmark had more possession, but couldn't break through a strong English defence. England stepped up a gear, and Stuart Cook was unlucky with this strong effort. The game seemed to be heading for a 0-0 tally at half-time, but late on, Will Rook put one in the back of the net after a goalmouth scuffle. The second half saw Denmark pushing forward to try and score that elusive equaliser, but they just couldn't break through. England kept testing the Danish defence, and it finally paid off with this from Ben Mortlock. But the Danish guests were still determined to get on the scorecard and had many good efforts blocked by Curtis Holmes in the England goal. With both defences working hard, David Jennings chanced a long ball and bagged a contentious third goal for the boys in white. Denmark didn't let up in their pressure to narrow the difference, and even Kevin Jorgensen, who scored a hat-trick yesterday, couldn't break the goal drought. Final score, England 3, Denmark 0.
Today went a lot more positive. I mean, last night we weren't at the races at all. I mean, we kept the ball well, but we didn't really penetrate them, and today we changed that and we got the first goal, which was an important one, really.
Obviously it's my first ever captaincy, my 52nd game for my country. And from a personal point of view, I think we took the fight to them today and we showed them that we can play futsal.